are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago Cubs. Ian Happ, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Marcus Stroman. Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 hitters, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So striding forward now, Josh Rojas. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, Josh Rojas.
First pitch on its way.
First pitch, 7:06.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Into the box, Alek Thomas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Stroman has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. 1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Ready on 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Alek Thomas has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked.
And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondbacks squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Standing in now, Christopher Morrow. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Number 27.
Striding into the box, Suzuki. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Happ at third. Morrow is at second with nobody out. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now, Patrick Wisdom, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
From the belt, the pitch, lofted in the air, center. Varsho moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Still only one out in the inning. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Yan Gomes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Rivas, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two down, runners at first and second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 3-1.
Full count.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
That is it.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
3-1 to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher. There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. Fielded cleanly. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in, Sergio Alcantara, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nico Horner.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to
high in the air into Alcantara has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 9.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Into the box now, Marcus Stroman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
That's a
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Struck him out. Third strikeout already in these first couple of innings here tonight. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Now the pitch. Ian Happ is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Happ playing here in his age 26 season. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Jose Herrera. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Josh Rojas stands in as he looks at ball one here. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5, Alec Thomas.
Digging in for his second at bat, Alec Thomas. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Just foul. Here's the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Bottom of the third coming up.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank first in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in, Suzuki. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled off. Suzuki is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Patrick Wisdom. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. In now, Ketel Marte as we begin the top of the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Here it comes. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Christian Walker will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. He's set, and the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. Two balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-1 the count. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Dalton Varsho, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ortega is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 43.
Standing in, Sergio Alcantara. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Alcantara is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
On the year, Alcantara is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Herrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 2 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Rafael Ortega.
The center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
50th pitch of the game on its way. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Yan Gomes is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. Two runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Three and 1 to Yan Gomes. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Ball 4.
Ball 4. Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Alfonso.
So coming to the plate, Alfonso Rivas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
3 1/3 innings, 61 pitches. I'm not sure he's going to be around for much longer.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter,
Digging in to
number 2.
try it again.
Good
Nico
job.
Horner flied out in
Good
his
job.
first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Scooped up to Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Thank you, Heidi. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Rojas.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Rojas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Alec Thomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runners on first with 1 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On a rope to the second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Only chance is a bare hand. He's out. 1 left for Arizona. Our score remains 2-1. Coming to the plate now, Marcus Stroman. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
David Bodie will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, David Bodie.
And he takes ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
A runner at first with no outs here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in now, Suzuki.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Cubs. Brandon Hughes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. Now here's the pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance, and it's gone into the bleachers.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Standing in now, David to go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Two and 0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded softly to the right. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 43.
Now at the plate, Sergio Alcantara. He flipped out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks come back. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Third baseman, number 16.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Rafael Ortega will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Now batting, Rafael Ortega. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Peralta will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
0-1.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Herrera.
Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 57.
He's set, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach.
Jake McCarthy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
McCarthy.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Rojas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out. Rowan Wick is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. In now, Alek Thomas, as he'll take a look at ball one.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Count even now at 1-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. To third now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Christian Walker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-0 home.
Hey.
One and two now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
3 runs already home here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. That's in the basket. A home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Debro, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Michael Givens comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, David Peralta. The 0-1. changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Swing hard liner to left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So now to the plate, Dalton Varsho, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Wisdom is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Sergio Alcantara, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
One hard hit ball to second, and there's his first base hit in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 36, Jose Herrera.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 46 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. At the plate, Jose Herrera. To second for 1, on to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Aceda will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Geraldo Perdomo is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
To the plate now, Nico Horner, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Aceda, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fastball well outside.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in, TJ Higgins. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Peralta is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball one. 2 outs here with a runner at third. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting, third baseman.
Hey guys, he went for the punch out right there. Brought out Filthy McNasty down in the zone, and he's able to scramble after a knock. Nice execution by the batter right
there. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cap arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now to the plate, Alek Thomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Christopher Morrow, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Suzuki. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Takes this the other way to right. Varsho makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Ortega. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in, Ketel Marte. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Christian Walker will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 home. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He singled his last time up. Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Nelson Velasquez will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Now
at the plate, Alfonso Rivas.
Alfonso.
And the pitch.
Hey.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Nico Horner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-3 tonight. The Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Gallen earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he struck out 13 in this one. Edwin Aceda takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.